How are you doing? So, I hope the new moon has been good for you. There's been a lot shifting, a lot of things happening for this new moon this week, and I'm pretty sure it's been the same for you. Um, I've been having massive downloads and clarity on me, myself, who I am, and my purpose, even deeper than I had before. So, yeah, today is going to be a little bit different. Today I have things to share, and I want to talk about some things that are really dear to me, to my heart, and I just wanted to be vulnerable today and share that with you. And because I want to lead in a way that is aligned with who I am and what I am here to do, so that you can do the same. And so it might be a bit emotional for me because I'm going to share things that I've never shared before in a way that, or in a new light that is different. And yeah, so I'm just going to be raw today. I'm just going to be talking a little bit about my story because I'm not sure I truly shared my story before, because I did think that it was not relevant, because what was important was the thing that I was building, the legacy I was building, the future I was building, and I thought I would be sharing this journey, but actually I realized this week I have to share the whole journey, because this is important as well, and this is part of why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, and the way and all the wisdom that come with it. So yes, today I wanted to share a little bit about my story, and of course I'm going to do the activation as well, but before I do the activation I need to share this insights, because it's going to lead to the subject, the purpose of the activation today. So I've been all my life wondering who I was, and trying to having that deep knowing within me that the answer was inside. And I've always been feeling like an outcast. I've always been feeling different, like an alien, which I am anyway. But there's been this constant search for understanding, for knowing what I'm here to do constantly. I was always asking myself this question. And I've set up, because we choose a lot of things before we come in this body. So I chose what. Hi Holeya. So aujourd'hui je vais aller partager un peu mon histoire. Ça va être un peu différent aujourd'hui. Il y a plein de choses qui ont bougé en moi pendant cette nouvelle lune. Et je vais partager des choses que je ne pensais pas partager avant, parce que je ne voyais pas je ne voyais pas l'intérêt, entre guillemets. Mais j'ai compris cette semaine qu'il fallait que je partage parce qu'il y avait des choses, cette histoire fait partie de moi, de mon expérience humaine. C'est juste que je n'avais pas la perspective qui me permettait de comprendre mon histoire. Donc, je vais faire l'activation aussi, mais je vais poser cette histoire car l'activation est liée à cette histoire. Je vais parler en anglais et tu pourras voir les sous-titres en français une fois que j'ai mis la vidéo sur YouTube. Merci beaucoup d'être là et de me soutenir et d'être présente à chaque fois que je suis en live. Ça me fait, mon cœur est en joie à chaque fois que tu es là. So my story. So as I said, I chose obviously the circumstances, my family. I chose where I was born, the time I was born. You all set those parameters before you come in this body. And when pardon, there's a lot moving. So when I was born, I almost died. The birth was extremely difficult, and if I was not that powerful, I would not have been born. So what happened is I had to take on my mother's stuff, my mother's crap, my mother's wounds, my mother's stories, to be able to be born and be in this world. So I took a lot of her wounds in order to be here today. And that created a blur in my identities, that created a blur in my boundaries, that created a blur everywhere. So here I am, a powerful dragon, a beautiful, joyful soul that I know I am now, coming into this world with a huge burden. That burden of, hi Andrea, huge burden of my mother's, but not just my mother, my whole ancestral line. Okay. So this is going to be pretty powerful for me, so I'm going to have a bit difficulty to allow that power to go through my body. So I was carrying this big burden of my maternal lineage and my father lineage to be here today. And you know how we try to do things in our lives and we don't fucking understand why we can't do them? Well, that's because of that. That's exactly because of that. Because we're so freaking powerful. And at the same time, we have those contracts, those soul contracts that bind us. That bind us to, as healers, having to take the whole suffering of the world on our shoulders because we have to help people. And those contracts have been signed ages ago. Have been signed ages ago by our ancestors or us in past lives, and we don't freaking understand why when we are here and we're trying to build a life we love, it don't freaking work. Doesn't freaking work. And we keep trying and we keep pushing and we keep asking ourselves, what's wrong with me? Why is that not working? What did I do wrong? What's wrong with me? And then we go down in a spiral saying, well, there you go, this is not working. There you go, you're not capable. There you go, I'm not worthy. There you go, I told you, there you are, see? And we create those proofs over and over and over. And we're trying to build a legacy. We're trying to build something that will help us, first of all, evolving, grounding in our purpose, grounding into who we are, shining our light, and for our people, not for the freaking world, right? Now, of course, working on us, working and delivering our freaking big gifts to our people, that will change the world. No doubt about that. But our responsibility is not to take on the misery of the world. So here I am today, and I wanted to share my story with you because I do know that there are nuggets in there. And I will let you know after why I'm sharing my story as well. But back to the point. So here I am as a little tiny girl, infant, already with a burden of all that on my shoulders, powerful empath, clear sentient, clear knowing. I could feel everything around me, but I was not aware of what the heck was happening. And there was this pattern within me of, if I take people's stuff, if I dim my light, they're going to see me, they're going to love me, I'm going to be accepted, and I'm going to live, right? So here is this pattern starting to build. And on the top of that, so my mom was really living through me. So she put everything, her desires, how she would have loved to be, and how she would love me to succeed onto me. So I took that vision and made it mine. And then society told me I had to do things a certain way, right? So as we are little, we are told to sit down, we are told to be on the line, we are told to shut up, we are told this, we are told that. So there are lots of things. And then you maybe had a religious context as well. I had one. So in my family, the religious context was, so in my family is Christian. And in that context, healers mediums, psychics had to work for free. They had the gifts, and because they had the gifts, they had to help people with an exchange of some sort. Okay, right? And more than that, if you had the gift, because, oh yeah, I didn't say, but I had no gift. According to my mom, according to my family, I had no gift. Because I was not seer, I was sentient, I was a feeler. So because I was not seeing things, then I didn't have any gift. That's another route as well. So if you had the gift, if you had the power, then you had to go in a mission to a fight against evil. Okay, so here you can start shaping the picture of what my life was, right? So here I am, I just knew I had gifts inside of me, I knew it. It was not aligning with their way of seeing a gift. Like, they were seeing me as a healer that were like making people feeling better. But apart from that, nothing much. So I had this constant need of proving, need for proving myself, need for being seen, need for being loved. So obviously when you have that foundation, right, you can imagine when I started to go in school, never belonging anywhere, and having no boundaries, I started to be bullied. Started to be bullied constantly, and I was, each time I was not at my mom's expectation, I was bullied as well, whether it was emotionally or physically sometimes as well. So that is this whole build up of crap, right? And here I am trying to start regaining my sovereignty into as a healer. So I want to build success. I know inside of me I have this desire to be successful, and I just know it's just in me that I will be creating something big one day. But now I have all this luggage within me, completely unconscious. And on the top of that, I have all this energetic luggage from my ancestral lineage and from my past lives and from all of that build up. Because I'm powerful, because I can hold it anyway, right? So I start going into chiropractic school because I knew I wanted to help people. I had just had no clue how. And because it was aligning with the vision that my mom had of success, it was good because I was going to have a diploma and I was going to succeed that way, right? So I started to go into chiropractic school, and I started to hit again the friction with the system. So here I am starting wandering off, learning about aura and learning about crystal and learning about chakras and learning about, in chiropractic you had lots of emotional techniques and subconscious techniques. I was fascinated with that. I was fascinated how our bodies, our mind, our spirit were interconnected, and how just not fixing the body would just fix everything, right? And I had this, obviously, this need of constantly trying to fix, because I needed to be perfect. So I needed to be perfect, and I needed to help the freaking world as well. So here I am. I start diving more into my spiritual stuff, my spiritual self. I have a freaking big fear about it, because I was shown that if you had the gift, you had to fight evil, and you were starting to have to see things and fight against things, and starting to dive into curses and starting to whoa. So I had this deep fear within me, and I had as well this sentient gift where I could feel freaking energies everywhere, and I could feel when something evil was around, and I could feel when some places were not right, and but I had no clue how to control it, how to protect myself, and I was in this constant push and pull of I want to know more, I want to discover more, and that fear of the evil, right? So here I am starting to really delve into my spiritual stuff in the wrong way. I start to take this fight. I start to take this fight as my mission. And I start to plug myself into matrices that are that slave your soul, basically. And it took me a huge work to be able to unplug from that. It took me a huge work a huge work to really knowing who I am and what my real gifts were and what my real purpose was before I could unplug from all this. Okay? So, there are things within us we are not aware of. And I'm here as a leader because I went through all this, because I unplugged from all this, from such deep imprints, from such deep contracts, from such deep past life traumas. I am here to lead you to free yourself, to break free, to free your soul from all this, to free your bodies from all this, to free yourself from all those imprints, all those codes, all those implants, because you can go into all the alien stuff as well, right, that I didn't even touch on, but all this is all part of spiritual slavery. It's all part of feeding from your power to enslave, to have power over, to control. And I'm freaking here to break all the patterns, all of them, and to say no more. To be able to claim sovereignty, to be able to claim freedom, to be able to claim abundance, to be able to claim financial wealth, to be able to claim passion, to be able to claim desires, to be able to claim your gifts. All of it. All of it. So, something I've been brewing inside of me for months. I've been struggling with my messaging, how to talk to you, how to bring all this wisdom through, how to share myself in a way that is aligned with me, not with others, not other strategies, not others' way of doing, because I'm here to find my own and take that lesson and give that gift back to you for you to be able to do the same. I know I'm here to build a legacy, something that will last way after me. This is my big vision. And the vision went bigger and bigger and bigger as I was shedding the crap out of my body and my field. As I was reclaiming who I am, my sovereignty, what I desired to live, what my soul desire wanted to create, what my human desires were, letting my inner divine feminine soul roar and be fierce, and at the same time reclaiming my masculine sovereignty to support, to help me to hold that expansiveness, that power, that raw power that just wants to burst. And you need the two, you need to weave feminine, masculine to be able to create something here in your life, in this physical body. So here I was trying to find a way to talk to you, to share with you my gifts, share with you my offers, and here I was not claiming my way of doing things. Here I was looking everywhere for strategies. Here I was listening to other people doing what. And I said, no more. I don't want to know because I need to. The answers are freaking within. The only way to do you is to be you. And the only way to share your gift is to be you. So, if you are looking outside for answers, you are dishonoring your masculine. You are dishonoring your own structure. You are dishonoring your inner knowing. So today I was struggling. Today I was struggling because I knew I had to share, first of all, this story with you. And I just didn't know how. And I have this offer that I'm trying to birth for the last 2 months now, that is already ready. It's like, it's there already, but I was just in that feeling the perfect timing and feeling and knowing how to launch it and all that. And it's like, darling, you know what to do. We always know what to do. We always know what to say. We always know how to say it. We always know how to do it. We just don't trust ourselves enough. And we give our power away to others because that's how we've been programmed, right? So it's reclaiming that sovereignty to own who we are, to own our purpose, to own our soul lineage, to own our bodies, to own our feminine power, to own our way, our masculine, our way to do things. So I'm going to offer you soon all this. I'm going to teach you how to tap into your dragon power, how to rebuild your sovereignty to be unshakable in who you are, in your body, reconnecting with your body, reclaiming your body, reclaiming your ability to be supported, reclaiming the clarity of who you are and what's your vision and what are your desires. And at the same time, unleash yourself, freeing your feminine, your soul power, your dragon, from all those patterns, all those contracts, all those cords, all of it, all that is not yours, shades away, so that that raw power, that fire within you, you're able to reconnect with it. You're able to recognize it, remember it. And you're able to break free. And you're able to own what you freaking want to live. And what you freaking want to build. Because you are here with a big vision, I know it. I know it because you're in my world. And you would not be in my world if that was not the case. And the last thing, I'm going to help you find your own dragon language so that you can activate with the new positive spells that will help you create the path that only you can walk, and helping you weaving together your soul gifts and your human gifts, your feminine and your masculine, to be able to create your own timeline of success. Because you are a trailblazer. You are here to create a new path. So why are you looking at others' path? Right? Why are we looking at others' path? Why are we always looking when we are here to bloody make our own? That's because we need to reclaim all our sovereignty, all our power, our desires, our fire, and stop being freaking scared of ourselves. And as you do this, that's where you create miracles. You create stuff out of nowhere. Success just becomes easy. Passion is feeding your body, and you're nurtured and you feel supported with yourself. So, soon I will be launching the Dragon Bearers Academy. And I'm not waiting for it to be perfect. And I'm not freaking waiting to like have built the whole landing page and whatever, because it sucks anyway for me. And I'm just here sharing my freaking story because I know you recognize yourself in it. I know there are parts of it somewhere that you like, my God, yes, this is me. So, I'm so freaking excited. This is just my legacy. This is the base of my work here. And I had to go through all this to understand, to have all the pieces that now comes together, all the experience, the wisdom. So I'm going to release details soon. But in the meantime, the activation today is this goodness of love. Oh, thanks, Alison. Our activation today will be for reconnecting with that sovereignty of you know what to do, and what's the right word here? Honoring, humbly honoring your inner masculine. Because it's great to have all this creativity and these ideas and this wisdom, but how can you deliver it your way? How do you want it to work if you're constantly dismissing your masculine that knows how to structure things for you, how to support you in that expansion, right? So the activation today will be helping you tap into that inner knowing and clearing away the doubts and the self-doubt and the self-distrust relating to your own way of doing things, your own inner masculine. Your masculine is showing me, yes! Thanks, Alison. So, Leo ko kle, Agnirok dog tali, Octera to uhe, Ormea, Orme, Otnila, Ognuri, Otereo kotere, Opria, Opne. A time is coming. This year has been for you to reclaim your truth, to reclaim your identity, the true identity, who you are, realigning with your purpose, realigning with your truth, realigning with who you are. And something is going to shift soon. Something in the energy of money, in wealth especially, is going to shift. The feminine, so the spiritual truth, is reclaiming its power, its sovereignty there. And that's why there are so many women reclaiming their wealth and starting to be wealthy out of nowhere, in a way. Breaking patterns, breaking... I remember myself, I've been cancelling vows after vows and patterns after patterns around poverty. The energy is going to balance, what's the word here? To shift. And the old way of making money won't work. And that's why it's been so hard for you right now to really what is trying to make me feel is like, you know the way. You are a feminine creator, that your way of creating is really feminine, and you've been trying to do it this way, and somehow there has been some resistance because the old patriarchal way was still very much present. So the energy was getting friction. Now it's gonna be the other way around. And you've been fine-tuning this manifestation process, this materialization of your desires and your money making in the feminine way to prepare you for that. And what it's showing me is now more than ever, we need to stand in our truth, our sovereignty, in our power, and into who we are. Because that's how we are going to create, that's how we are going to manifest, that's how we are going to create money. And it's gonna work. It's going to blow our socks off. That's what comes through. It's like, so far it was kind of, not sure. Or it's been okay, but it's like there was even if you were already like making money, it's like there was still this So what it's showing me is that there's something happening in the energy, planetary energy, that will help us just magnetize that money so much quicker, magnetize our desire so much quicker as we dive into the feminine and as we reclaim our masculine sovereignty, the fusion of the two. So how is that resonating with you? Let me know. What did the activation activated within you? Because it really feels like it's not that your way of doing was wrong, that something was wrong with you. It's just that you're ahead of your time, and that this is like, it's coming. It's coming. It's like soon you're just going to, have your mind blown by what you're going to be able to create by leaning into the feminine and creating from that place of truth. So yeah, let me know how it's resonating. Let me know how it's landing for you. I had lots of things to share today, and I'm just so grateful that you have been here listening to the replay. And yes, I'm taking my sovereignty back with my way of doing things. And my masculine is now finally strong enough to hold all that raw power, that dragon creation that is coming through. So now I trust the timing, I trust you guys, I trust myself. We are all sovereign beings, and what really came through was I don't want to be doing things in a way where you feel you need it. I want to create things in a way where you just freaking want it. Like, that's how I work anyways. Like, if I truly want something, I don't need you to create a freaking big landing page and whatever. It's just like, oh, I resonate with that. I want to feel this. I want to experience this. There, give me your experience. Give me your wisdom. And not like, you need this because this and this and that. Because you don't know the answers. That's not working with me. That's a big no-no. Like a big no-no. And most of the strategy I saw out there, that's what it's all about, pushing on the need. And that's big no-no for me. And that's why I struggle so much to find my own way. So find yours. You know the answers. You know how to do it. It's just a case of making the space so that knowing comes, and when it comes, you're able to trust it. It's what it's all about. Andrea, clarifying and powerful. Great, I'm so glad that resonates with you. Okay, so that was me today. And Alison, I'm right there with you. Oh, I can feel you, Alison. This is so awesome to know you, and this is so awesome you guys are in my world, that I finally find my tribe and build my tribe, because I've been searching for so long for my tribe, for my people, and now it's clear. Now the direction is clear, my vision is huge, and I just trust. I just keep that, hold this. I know I can hold that, and I just know the next step, and I just know the next step, and I just know the next step, and that's all I'm here to show you. Is that's what you need to do. Just hold the big vision, and to hold that big vision, you need to reconnect with that power. You want to reconnect with that power. You want to trust that power, and just trust your body as well, because it's your body that's going to tell you when is the right time. It's your body that's going to tell you what's wrong. It's your body. Your body tells you everything. So anyway, I'm off. Loving you. Big hugs. You're welcome, Michelle. And I will share soon all the good stuff. I will share soon all that I've been embodying this past few months to lead you lead you to get that experience for yourself and to reconnect with your own freaking power and your own freaking knowing. And you don't need anybody to tell you what to do. You don't. You don't. No, this is not how it should work. Because you know what to do. You know what to do. It's just clearing the crap so that you know. Okay, so I hope you have a lovely day, and I connect with you in the group, in my DMs, wherever you want, and let me know. Activation is going to run for 2 days. Yes, 2 days. It's going to shake some things for you. It's going to be a big one. So just, I love to hear your wins. I love to hear feedback. So if you have anything you want to share, just let me know. I would be happy to be there and witness your ha-has and your changes. So yes, you have a lovely day, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.